Hello guys, welcome to the new video. In this video series we will discuss about MVC, Spring MVC, and I will do another uh, playlist for Spring Boot MVC also. Okay, but in this series we will discuss about Spring MVC. Okay, so let's start our video. Okay, okay, let's start. Spring MVC. Okay, we will discuss this. Okay, what is this MVC means? What is this MVC means? MVC means M means model, V means view, C means control. Okay, means why we use MVC means previously we are developing our application using Servlet JSP. Okay, but that thing's not great. Okay, that's why Spring people gave our Spring MVC. We develop our Java web application using our MVC architecture. Actually MVC is the architecture. Okay. Okay, so we develop our web application or distributed application means we have to use Spring MVC plus REST. Okay, for distributed purpose. Okay. I will do also I will make video of Spring REST also, Spring REST or Spring Boot REST. I will make video on Spring Boot REST. Okay, because Spring is not doing great, because when the automation comes no one preparing Spring. Okay. But in several our maintenance projects are ongoing on our Spring MVC it means our Spring. Okay, for that purpose I am giving this Spring MVC. Okay, I will make video on Spring Boot MVC also, but give me some time. After that Spring MVC I will start Spring Boot scheduling. I will start. Okay, otherwise I will start a Spring Boot series. Why we need Spring Boot? We have Spring, but why we need Spring Boot? I will discuss that thing. Then I will discuss about some our Spring JDBC videos are completed. I will discuss there how to do in our Spring JDBC app in our Spring Boot environment. I will do that. Okay, then we will move that to next our Spring Boot scheduling. We will go. Okay, let's start. Let's focus on in this video. We develop our web application using MVC architecture. Okay, the next M means model. Okay, model layer. Okay, model layer represents our business logic. Okay, business logic plus our business logic plus our model layer contains persistence logic also. Persistence logic means our database things. Okay, logic plus our app data. App data means yes, app data I will take app data also. You can think like this is it's like our account officer type. Okay. Account officer type, like MV represents our view. View layer. What it is does means it represents our presentation logic. Okay, like our HTML, CSS, for Angular, for Node.js, anything. Okay, front end logics. Okay. Okay, presentation logic. Okay. And next one is MVC. C is controller layer. Okay. It represents our integration logic or monitoring logic, like this, like our integration logic, our integration logic or monitoring logic. These things will be there. Okay, in controller layer. Okay. Then next point what we discuss is MVC architecture says use different technologies to develop different logics in different layers of the web application. Okay, and making them communicating with each other. I will write note of this. MVC ARCH architecture says different technologies. Okay, different technologies to different layer. Different technologies to different technologies to different to develop different says different technology to develop different different logics in different layer. Different layer. Okay, of the web and making them communicating with each other. Okay, communicating with each other. Okay. Communicating with each other. Okay. We can develop our MVC architecture web application in Java, either using our Java technologies or our I told you that using our MVC. Okay, Java frameworks say. Okay, like Java Java web technology means our servlet or JSP, like this. Okay, Java framework means Framework means our like different types of Java frameworks are there, like Struts and JSF, Spring MVC, the Spring Boot MVC, like this. Spring Boot, okay, I will write Spring MVC, then JSF, okay, then then our struts, okay, and then Spring Boot MVC. Spring Boot MVC means our Spring MVC plus Spring MVC plus advanced things. Okay, and just remember this. Okay. You have a question in your mind. If we have Java technology like servlet JSP we have there, so why we use Spring MVC, JSF struts, Spring Boot MVC like these things? Okay, I will note down some limitations of our Spring Java web technologies. Okay, limitation. I will not write. I will tell. Listen. Okay. Limitation means our first limitation is all the logics of all the layers like view layer, control layer, model layer. Model layer means our service layer or DAO layer. Service layer means there is a business logic is there. DAO layer means persistence logic is there. Okay, should be developed by programmers manually. Okay, this improves our burden of the programmer. Means we have to develop by own. Okay, we have to develop by own all the logics for all the layers. Okay, we need to, and the second point is we need to remember and implement MVC rules, which is quite difficult for the programmer. Okay, and another point is we need to take care of navigations logic like flow of execution among the components manually, which is again quite complex work to perform. Okay, and another point we can take more time to develop and release the project. Okay, like this several things are there. I give some few points to overcome all these problems, to develop the MVC architecture web application using our MVC framework, and then we give some following we give some our advantages also there. First advantage is every MVC framework gives our inbuilt controller servlet, like in our MVC given dispatcher servlet. Controller servlet means front controller servlet. Okay, which is taking care of all navigation. Okay, I will note down this. Okay, I will note down for means every MVC framework gives a built-in servlet as controller servlet. Is called front controller. Okay, controller servlet. Okay, front controller which is taking care of our navigation, means I will note down this, taking care taking care taking care the men taking care navigation things navigation management means navigation management means our code flow. Okay, code flow. Okay, how is flowing this. Okay, okay. This reduce burden of the programmer also. Okay, like front controller servlet in every MVC framework. Like we have some MVC frameworks. Like first is thing. Okay, first I will take MVC framework. MVC framework is first I will take struts. Okay, struts. Okay, struts front controller servlet is action servlet. Okay, in struts framework the front controller servlet is action servlet. Sorry, this will be mix. Okay, no spaces. Like in our JSF have I didn't remember, like faces something is there, you can check. Okay, faces servlet. Okay, and our Spring MVC or our Spring Boot MVC, I will take MVC. Okay, and boot Spring MVC or Spring Boot MVC, we have what? Dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet. Okay, okay. Next point is I will tell. We need to write only view. We need to write only what? Our view and model logics. Okay, control logics not required. Okay, if I use servlet JSP, then we have to I have to develop my controller layer also. Okay, that's why industry prefers MVC. Okay, okay, I will just we need to write only what? View layer and model layer. Okay, logics, and no need to writing our controller layer logics. Okay, this is reduces our, obviously this thing reduces our programmer's burden. Okay, since the front controller is ready, servlet component the servlet component, the MVC rule will be implemented automatically. Okay, this is also reduce our programmers burden. Then takes less time to develop the I give only good productivity. I develop model and view layer, then done, my application is ready. Actually it internally uses our servlet only. Okay, servlet technology only, but provides abstraction to the programmer. Okay, means it hides internal implementation details from the programmer. Okay, okay, okay. I told every time JSF. What is this? JSF means our Java server faces. Okay, Java server faces. Okay, let's discuss for long time I'm using front controller servlet. What is this front controller servlet? I will discuss. We will discuss now. Okay. What is this front controller servlet is? We will discuss. Okay, we'll discuss what is this front controller servlet. Okay, let's start. Front controller servlet is this is a special servlet component of our web application that acts an entry and exit point for all the requests, okay, or specific multiple requests, and applied the common system services like our security logic, our logging logic, our caching logic, like this. Okay. Okay, I will write the definition here. Means the special servlet component of web application this acts as entry and exit point for all. My recording is going on. Yes, going on. For all the request for all the request, or for specific request we can take specific multiple request, and it applies the common system service like common system service like what? Like security logic or logging logic or caching logic and etc. extra. Is called what? Front controller servlet. Okay, it is called what? Front controller servlet. Okay, done. This front controller servlet takes care of our like navigation management, like decides the navigation management means what? Decides the flow from request to response. Okay, and action management like decides the classes should be used for request processing, and view management also there, model management also there. View management means decides the JSP HTML file or anything our files, okay, should be used for result processing or formatting, like this. Okay, and model means that to decide how to pass the result data from Java class to view component, like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, I will draw a note down. It takes care of Okay, it takes it takes care of what. I will give first one is what. Navigation management. Okay, navigation management, then navigation management. Next second number is what. Navigation management, then we have another management called action management. Action management means it's decides the class should be used for request processing or not, like this. Okay. Action management. Okay, action management. Next third number is what. What is this happening? Okay. Action management and view management. Okay, then what. View management, then our model management. Okay, model management. Okay. Okay. I will show you one diagram I will develop. Okay, one diagram I will develop. Control Z. Okay, assume that this is our what. This is our browser. Okay, assume that this is our browser, and this is our what application. Okay, this is our what application. Cut down to here. Okay, and then this is our what database. Okay, assume that. Okay, this is our what database. Okay, and this is our application. I will application. Actually, this whole total is our application, and this is our what MVC architecture. I am showing MVC plus front controller web app. Okay, MVC plus front controller web app. Okay. Then I will take one thing. Okay, this is our front controller servlet. I will make some boxes here. Okay, here. Okay, and here also. Okay, we're done. This is browser. This is our what. This is our front controller okay, front controller servlet. Okay, this is our front controller servlet, and where this is our front controller servlet, and this is what, this is our controller layer. Okay, controller layer. Okay, can controller layer, where what now? Okay, this is controller layer. I will take this is okay, action class. Okay, this is action class. This action class contains what? Delegation logic. Okay, delegation logic. This is controller layer, this is also controller layer, this comes under controller layer. Okay, then this is our what? Model layer. Okay, model layer contains what? Service class contains what? Service class contains business logic. Okay, business logic. Okay, and this is our what? This is also model layer. What? This comes under model layer. This is our what? DAO class. DAO class means DAO class contains what? Persistence logic. Okay, and this is our what? View layer. I will take this is what? View layer. Okay, it contains our presentation logic. Okay, presentation logic. Okay, presentation logic, it using having JSP or HTML or every language, which language you know. Okay, let's I will give you the flow. Okay, let's go here. Okay, browser gives request to front controller. Okay, browser gives request to front controller, then front controllers gives that to what? Delegation logic. Okay, means our action class. Okay, this action class gives to who? Business class. Okay, I will make arrow for you. Okay, 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 then it gives the request to what? Persistence layer. Okay, persistence layer. Okay, okay, persistence layer. I will type ABCD here. Okay, okay, it gives to database. Okay, okay, then database returns to where? Returns to here, then this returns to here, then this returns to here, then this returns to here, and this returns to gives to here, then this returns to here. Okay, then it goes to the browser. Okay, as a response. Okay, I will okay. Okay, headache here. This is okay. Okay, finally done. Okay, okay. Hmm. First is what? It gives the request. Okay, I'll take in red color request. Okay, which is number 1. Okay. Okay, request. It gives the request number 1. Let's go to the what? Front controller servlet. Here is and number 2. Okay, and number 2 is there. Then it goes to what? Action class. This is what? Number 3. Okay, then it goes to what? Our business logic. This is what? Number 4. Then it goes to what? Persistence logic. It's number 5. Then this is number this is number 6. Okay, then it gives to the response here. Okay, this is 7. Okay, this is 7, and it goes here. Okay, this is 8, this is 9. Okay, yes, and this is 10, and it comes here. Okay, what is this? 11. Then it gives to the view layer. It is 12. Then it comes to here. It is 13. Then it goes as a response. Okay, response number what? 14. Number 14. Done. Okay, this is the flow. This is the flow of MVC hour. Okay. Okay, then next what we will discuss? Next we will discuss okay, dispatcher servlet. Done. Then what? Okay, dispatcher servlet we will discuss. Next we will discuss what? We discussed what? Front controller servlet. In MVC, what is this? For our Spring MVC, what is this front servlet? Is dispatcher servlet. Okay. Okay. Let's discuss some components. Components in our Spring MVC. Okay, Spring MVC web app development. Okay. Okay, first component is what? The first component is what our we discuss. What is this we discuss? Front controller servlet. Front controller servlet for our spring is what? For our spring is spring, or our spring boot is dispatcher servlet. Okay. Then first we will discuss what? First we will discuss dispatch dispatcher servlet. Okay, then first is what? Dispatcher servlet. Okay, let's start. What is this? This is this is a ready-made front controller servlet component which is traps either all request or multiple request to apply common system services. Okay, I will note down this. Okay. The ready-made front controller servlet front controller servlet component which traps either all request or multiple request. Okay, either all request or multiple request to apply common system services. Okay, common system services. Then what is this? Actually, this our Spring web application design around based on this front controller design, front controller dispatcher servlet component. Actually, you know or don't know, I don't know, but there is a front controller design pattern also there. If you guys want me to cover several, I think 15 to 16 design patterns I know. I will, if you want, then you can text. I will cover this design pattern videos also. Okay. Okay, let's discuss in this our what I am talking about. A Spring MVC design is around under our front controller dispatcher servlet component. It means all the navigation takes place around our front controller dispatcher servlet through our dispatcher servlet component is predefined component available in our Spring MVC. Okay, Spring MVC, some version is there, .jar file is there. Okay, its configure, its configuration. Actually, we configure this dispatcher servlet in our web.xml file. Okay. Actually, in web.xml file, we have to give some directory match URL pattern or our extension match URL pattern. Means directory match URL pattern means like /x/y/z or /star. This is our directory match. But extension match URL pattern is like this star.do, like this. I will make video after that after this recording. Okay, please watch the second video. Okay, I will give you what is our directory match URL pattern, what is extension match URL pattern. I will give you the briefing about. I am not explaining this in this video because this video already having long. Okay, I will discuss in another video. Okay, but we'll discuss the web.xml file. In our servlet also we use the web.xml file for our configuration. Okay, for that purpose I will go to Google. I will search web.xml. I will type where okay, let me connect my internet. Give me some time. Okay, web.xml servlet. Okay, configuration of the cloud. Okay, yes, okay, this is our web.xml. Okay, I will copy. Sorry, here is the copy. Okay, here we go. Here, okay, I will paste here. Okay, I don't need this thing, not required this version anything. Okay, I need just only this thing. Okay, I will take, here is name dispatcher. Okay, the dispatcher, and we have the same name here also. Okay, there is a component called a load on startup is there. Okay, I will not write in here. Okay, we will see that in our practical. Okay, then I told you what is directory match. This is what this is directory match. Okay, this is match. Okay, I will give you the idea about what is directory match in this previous video, next video. Okay, and this is okay. Okay, then I have to search here dispatcher servlet in Spring. Dispatcher servlet thing I need. Let's see here, there or not there. Oh yes, this dispatcher servlet. Okay, we got this. Okay, yeah, what, this thing not copied. Sorry here. Okay, this dispatcher what is called, this is called our what, logical, this is called our logical name, and this thing we called fully qualified servlet component class name. Okay, fully qualified servlet component class name. Okay, I will write this thing. This is our what, logical name. Okay, and this is what, our fully qualified servlet component class name. Okay, actually in servlet you are means you write like java x dot something is there, package is, I'm not remembering. uh, okay, I will show you. If you, okay, mm, I will show you. I will search in Google servlet web.xml file. Okay. Actually this is servlet or what coming soon is there. This is not given. Okay. Or in oracle.com I think we can get here. Okay. Okay. In our dispatcher servlet you are pattern like our slash is there. If we don't give anything, just give only star, only slash, then it takes all the request coming to the application. Okay, it takes all the request to the coming application. We use here in servlet class, then down we will use load and startup. Okay. Actually it enables on the dispatcher servlet, makes the servlet container to instantiate to initialize. Okay. Means our performs our pre-instantiation of our servlet components. If you have some servlet knowledge, then you can understand what is this. Okay. This dispatcher servlet either during our server startup or during our development of our web application. Okay. Load and startup does only instantiate when we are running the server, then it's performs pre-instantiation of our servlet components. Okay. As part of our dispatcher servlet initialization, to create our one of our IOC container of type our web application context. Okay, you know now for normally use what class path, application context, or file path. I think I'm not remembering. Some container is there, application container, and we have also bean factory container is there, but we use application. But in our web application purpose, we need web application context container. By taking our in directory structure, there is a webinf folder is there, where our dispatcher servlet, our logical name in our servlet.xml file, as a spring build configuration file takes. In that process, all the singleton scope, our spring bean plus means all the singleton scopes, spring beans placed in spring bean configuration file, and it will be pre-instantiated and also complete the injection among them. Okay. I will show when I will develop our first application, we will clear all these things. Okay. In spring build configuration file of our spring application means where our handler mapping configuration, our handler classes configuration, like our service classes configuration. Handler classes means our controller classes. Okay. And DAO classes and view resolver classes. Okay. Actually this dispatcher servlet is one per our web application. Okay, I will note down this is very important. Our dispatcher servlet is one per spring web MVC application. Okay. And then first component is what our dispatcher servlet done. Then second I will name here, this is first. Okay, then second we will discuss what, I think you understand. Okay, second thing is our what, controller. Okay, controller or handler. Okay, handler class, what it is contains means what is contains in controller class. See, in controller class what, integration logic or monitoring logic is there. Okay, okay, I will write some points here. Okay, it is a programmer developed user defined Java class. Come our Java class come our Spring Bean having handler methods to process the request directly or by taking uh, the means super service or DO class means the controller handler class, the request given by all those and dispatcher sublet. I will write, you will not understand what I am taking. Okay, it is a programmer developed user defined Java class come Spring Bean having handler methods. I will discuss what is handler method also. Handler methods, okay, to process the requests. Okay, not requests directly. It is a program developed user defined Java class comes Spring Bean having handler methods to process the request directly or by taking the super service or what service or our DAO class. Means we configure the controller classes as the Spring Bean. Okay, this controller and or our handler class is also one per our module. Okay, this is one per our web application, this is one per module. Okay, what it is does means this our controller class handles the request given by our dispatcher servlet. Okay, handles or controls. Okay, everything what if taking handler, then it handles the request. If we call controller, then it controls the request. Okay, then next is what, third thing is our handler mapping. Handler Handler mapping. Actually, this handler mapping component acts as the helper component to our dispatcher servlet to map or to link the incoming request to appropriate handler methods of handler classes. Okay. Most of times we use the ready-made handler mapping classes like our request mapping, handler mapping, and our bean name handler mapping, and having some classes are there. I will show you some. Okay, in servlet class there is a actually not there. I will show you. I will show you an example of what servlet, fully qualified servlet name in for our servlet classes. Okay. I will show you what uh, handler mapping. Okay. Okay. Bean name URL handler mapping is there. Simple URL handle mapping is there. Some ready-made is there. Okay. Docs I will search. Okay. Yes, here see abstract. How many handler mappings is there? Abstract detecting URL handler mapping, then abstract handler mapping, abstract handler method mapping, abstract handler mapping, abstract URL handler mapping. Like this, these many ready-made handler mapping classes are there, interfaces are there. Okay, we will use that. Okay, means we configure these handler mapping components as the Spring Bean. Okay. Okay, and then this is handler mapping story, and fourth is what our view resolver. I show you now view resolver. Okay, then what is this does means view layer. In view layer there is a view resolver is there. What is does means view layer components. Actually view resolver components decides which physical view component like our JSP file, our HTML file, or another files should be used to process the result generated by our controller classes. Okay, after processing the request. Okay, it collects the related information from our dispatcher servlet and gives the view object back to our dispatcher servlet having the physical view component name. Okay, actually it most of the times we use the ready-made view resolver like our internal view resolver is there, then tiles view resolver is there. You can see here also. If I search for what view resolver. Okay, internal. This is not okay, not reactive. Here see, this is web. Okay, that is what I'm saying. This is web reactive result. Okay. View resolver for servlet hour. What is the view resolver? Is there these many view resolvers are there? View resolver, composite, XML view resolver, and groovy, markup view resolver, everything is there. Okay, then view, then next thing is our what, view component. Okay, next is our what, okay, view component. View component means there is like our UI technologies, like our HTML, JSP, file saving, our presentations logic. These components formats the result, collects from our handler classes and send those result to our the browser from using our dispatcher servlet. Okay. Okay, next video I will show you uh, the flow. Okay, means first we will give the request to our front controller servlet or our dispatcher servlet. Okay, then it goes, it requests the means, okay, I will tell that thing. Browser gives the request to our Spring Web MVC application, then dispatcher servlet traps and takes the request and applies the common system services. Okay, then dispatcher servlet what, handovers the request to the our handler mapping. Okay, handler mapping components. Then handler mapping component searches for any handler methods or handler classes that can process the current request. Okay, then handler mapping components gives to that if found, then it gives the handler method. Actually, if that found the handler request to our handler component, then if the our handler mapping component searches if the handler method and handler classes that can be processed to our current request. Okay, if there, then handler mapping component gives that handler method signature and handler class details to the dispatcher servlet. Okay, then dispatcher servlet calls the handler method of our handler class or our controller class. Okay, then handler method process the request either directly or by taking the support of our service DAO classes, and also keeps the generated result and model attributes things. Okay, and handler method returns that logical view name. Means what is this logical view name? I told you that this logical view name. Okay, this it returns logical name to our view component, view component resolver. Okay, view component view component resolver. Okay, means our handler method returns the logical view component to our actually it backs to the gives to, I am talking, you are not understanding. Okay, I will show you in proper diagram. Okay, in I will draw like diagram. I will show you how this is gave. Okay, means handler method returns the logical view component. Okay, back to our dispatcher servlet. Then dispatcher gives that logical view component to our view resolver component. Okay, view resolver component. Then view resolve component gives the view object having the name of our location of a physical view component back to dispatcher servlet, and dispatcher servlet executes the view component to format the result, and dispatcher will get the formatted result from our view component, then it sends to the browser. Dispatcher server sends the formatted result to the browser as a response. Okay, but I will tell you in line by line. Okay,
how the request is done. I am just giving the overview. Okay, but we can develop our Spring MVC web application is in our XML and annotation format. Okay, and we can develop our 100% using our Java code. Using we can develop also, and next thing we can use Spring Boot approach also. Actually, best is XML and annotation, and another next best is our Spring Boot. Okay, Spring Boot. Okay, okay. We'll discuss the thing in next video. Okay, then we will try to develop our first application. Okay, to in next video. Okay, thank you guys for this video, and next video I will told you what is I'm giving like this thing. Okay, listing details. Okay, thank you. We'll meet in next video.